Alright, what is going on, y'all? Welcome back to another video, man. And we're going to be talking about episode 2 and 3 of Daredevil Born Again Season 2. So let's first start off with episode 2. I mean, we're going to fucking start it off with episode 2 because we got to do it in order. But yeah. Alright, man. So episode 2, I'm not going to lie to y'all, man. We're going to talk about it really quick because, like, there was a whole lot of yapping, bro. And I don't mind yapping, but when you're yapping, it's not interesting. Bro, I'm gonna skip a whole bunch of dialogue. I'm sorry, bro. Like, episode 2, dude, like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I had to skip a lot of dialogue because I did not give a fuck, man. Like, the only good parts was the beginning, the middle, and the end. And anything in between that was just fucking, not... Fuck, like, it wasn't ass, bro, but it was just like it gave me that feeling of like, bro, can we get on with this? But yeah, like I said, we're gonna talk about episode 2 quick. Cherry is alive and he's in the hospital, and the goon tried to take him out again in the hospital, but luckily, he had some old police task force friends that were pretty much guarding him, and pretty much told the goons like, hey, fuck off, like, get the fuck out of here. And those two same goons died in the fucking elevator that they came from, because Bullseye was in the fucking elevator. And that whole fucking part, which is so damn sick, bro, because when he hopped out of the elevator turned blue, basically, telling us like Bullseye is in that Bullseye, like, mind state. And that is so fucking sick, dude. And the middle part, again, it's a huge reference to what's happening. And you know what I mean by what's happening. Like, that is almost a one for one for what's happening, if you know what I mean. Like, dude, just Angela, the way her emotions, bro, goddamn, bro, like, that should make me emotional. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, I'm like, damn, bro, okay. Like, okay, fucking Born Again, okay, I see y'all people. Like, thank y'all for fucking, spreading awareness about this shit, man. But the last part was like the juicy part. That's where pretty much shit goes down. And that's when, Fisk finds out where Matt and, Karen are hiding. And, they were hiding in Jonesy's apartment. The goons found out where they were hiding. And fortunately for Karen and Matt, they're able to escape. And that pretty much concludes episode 2. Like, that's, pretty much episode 2, man. Those were the only good parts. Anything in between that, I did not give a fuck. I'm sorry. It was not like a terrible episode, but I just did not give a fuck. Like, my apologies, man. But episode 3, damn, episode 3, that's where the fucking heat begins, man. The beginning part, bro, we see, Heather, the therapist chick taking out Muse's fucking mask, and it seems that she's like, still in in a very traumatic state, but she just starts smirking, and I'm like, oh, or not my theory, but like, the internet theory of her potentially becoming Muse. Yeah, that's just looking more likely that she's gonna be Muse, bro. And if they do that, I just hope that Muse is more deadlier and more scarier, and he was pretty scary in Born Again Season 1, but dude, they fucking just killed that dude like so fucking quick. They barely had any time to like develop him at all. And I hope like if Heather don't become Muse, I hope they make her develop a bit more than the OG Muse, and hopefully she has like a pretty good arc maybe in season 3 if she's in season 3, or if she makes it to season 3, because we don't know what'll happen to her. But yeah, that's pretty much like the beginning part of episode 3. And one of the big major things in this episode is how corrupted the system is under Fisk, because McDuffie, Matt's old lawyer friend, or I wouldn't say old because they're probably still friends if they meet again, but she's actually representing Swordsman, and Swordsman pretty much tells her like, hey, like, under this fucking leadership, yeah, no way, dog, we're like, I'm gonna get found guilty, and it's gonna be inevitable that I'm gonna be found guilty. Like, we could try, but in the end it's not gonna work. And McDuffie's like, you know what, we're just gonna try and hopefully we'll win. And spoiler alert, they don't win, bro. Swordsman was right. The system is fucking corrupt, and they found Swordsman guilty, which will pretty much keep him locked up for pretty much forever. But Matt finds out where the warehouse of all the people that have been captured by the goons is, and where Swordsman is captured as well. And dude, that whole fucking it was, I'm pretty sure it was the last 15 minutes of the episode. That whole last 15 minutes, bro, like that shit is heat, man. And from what I've been hearing online is, and after this, it's just fucking, that's when like the rest of the season locks in. Some are saying that, you know, episode 4 or at the end of episode 4, that's where it truly locks in. But this is where like where you'll see where the season is going, and pretty much where the season is going is, you know, building up an army. And I guarantee that those people that have been captured, they're gonna be in the resistance force. They're gonna try to, like, in their own way, contribute to defeat and take down Kingpin from being the mayor of New York. I'm pretty sure that's when, like, we'll slowly start getting, you know, Jessica Jones and maybe Luke Cage. Dude, recently there was a picture of, you know, Luke Cage, or the actor Luke Cage, and, you know, Jessica Jones and Charlie Cox, all fucking, you know, together at some con. And Luke Cage, I'm sorry, I don't know the actor's name. I'm sorry for that. But Luke Cage was smiling, and there's a person that retweeted that and said, "Yo, I know that smile. That's a smile of a Marvel studio check, bro." And hopefully he did sign a contract. Hopefully he is in Daredevil Born Again season 2, and hopefully, because I don't know if it's a Luke Cage comic or a Daredevil comic, but Luke Cage actually runs for mayor in the MCU, or not in the MCU, in the, you know, Marvel universe or Marvel comic universe, which hopefully they do that. Hopefully Luke Cage does become the new mayor, which I would love to see that. Like, this dude, we need Luke Cage back. Oh, dude, I just want to see Luke Cage in all in its glory, dude. Like, we need him back, man. And hopefully he comes back. I'm pretty sure he comes back, dude. Like, why take that photo? Why is he there at a con when you haven't played the character for so fucking long? You know, that's a hint, dog. But yeah, guys, I mean, that's pretty much it for episode 2 and 3. What do you guys think of these 2 episodes? Do you guys like it? And what are you guys' prediction? Like, do you guys think that, you know, we're going at a good direction, or what do you guys think, man? Let me know down below, and I'll catch you guys next time.